time for Accies to take on Inverness in the final game of the championship season. There's only one change to line up that lost 2-0 to Wraith last week, and that is Matthew Shields coming in for Kieran McDonald, who is injured or missing. He's not even on the bench, so I don't know what's happening there. It's the final game of the season, and I kind of expected more changes. I think we all did, expecting to play a lot of the youth. The bench is full of it, so you get Nicholson, Newbury, Ronan Hughes is back on the bench as well, and there was another kind of younger player that I can't remember his name at the moment, but the bench is full of youth, so it's an opportunity we might see them at some point in the game. But it's the final game of the season. Let's hope we can end it on a positive note. Let's get through this game first, hopefully finish with 3 points, finish 6th and have a positive finish to the season.
Terrible. The way you sat down and we can see that again. Shocking.
Inverness are 1-0 up in the first 5 minutes. Good vocal support. I'm going to be honest, never saw the goal, but
terrible.
As expected, Accies 1-0 down already. Not going to be a long game, I think. And that's 2. Inverness make it 2, and we predicted a bad scoreline, but 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes. As I just said, it's going to be a long day. It's just nothing's clicking. It's a really poor setup, and it's not working. It didn't work against Wraith. It's not worked this season, and it continues not to work. But we persist with it. We find ourselves 2-0 down in 20 minutes. It's going to be a long game. And before half time again, it's 3-0. Half an hour gone. Half an hour, and it's 4-0. 4-0 in half an hour.
We must get a fucking goal.
In half an hour, it just gets fucking worse. This is embarrassing. Setup doesn't work. Persist with it. Find ourselves 4-0 down in half an hour. It's making a change already. Ellis Brown coming off.
Settle back.
Ellis Brown coming off. Ryan Easton coming on. It's changed the setup to 3 at the back, 2 wing backs. You can hear what the fans are thinking. It's thoroughly embarrassing now. Half time, and it's Inverness 4, Accies 0. I've said it kind of already with the goals, and you might have heard it for the chants for the fans, but it's utterly embarrassing. Like, Brandon has been saying, obviously, that Stuart Taylor himself agrees that the setup isn't the right setup to use, but he persists with it again today. He's changed it now when we were 4-0 down. He's changed it, but why start with it? I am genuinely surprised that we didn't see a more changed lineup. I'm very surprised we didn't see more of the youth play, because if we'd have played the youth, like a lot of youth, and we get battered, you would say, right, it's a youth team, it's the last game of the season. But this is our start. This is a full 11. You know, bar Shields, who has played a fair amount of games this season, but that is our full 11, and we're getting battered 4-0 by an Inverness team that are resting players because they're already in the playoffs. Doesn't make sense. I heard the fans' reaction to the goals. It is embarrassing. There's not really much else to say, to be honest, and I can see this going the way that the Partick Thistle at home game went. 4-0 in half an hour, I think it was. I can see this easily becoming 5-6. So let's hope it changes, because this is just embarrassing, utterly embarrassing. And I feel like, it's a 3.5 hour drive. It's £20 a ticket for adults. People have spent a lot of money and a lot of time to be here on a Friday night as well, and we're just not getting rewarded for it from the players of the team. So 4-0, and I'll say that word again, embarrassing. Being told that our fans are starting to leave now at half time, 4-0 down. A lot of fans that came on the bus have left early, and I don't blame them at all, to be honest. It's a horrible performance, and You know it's not going to get any better. A few fans are quoting the Wraith 4-4. That was a one-off, let's be honest. It's going to get a lot worse, I feel, in the second half. As I said, a lot of the fans have already left, so it's horrible. As I said, a lot of the fans, they've already left.
Right, Ben, what's happening? This is only Accies TV, right? I'm a left back, right? I can play better than that. Number 27, fuck me, man. Pass the ball. Don't pass back to the keeper. Play it up the wing.
Oh my God,
take
we're
your time.
We're going to score!
Oh!
This is bad.
This is bad. Well, it's the next day, and what a disaster yesterday was. It ended 4-0, and I don't think you'd have seen anything from the second half after the game. I think myself, like a lot of fans, were just kind of desperate to get out of there. I said on Twitter, fair play to the players for coming over and clapping the fans off. They came over as is Stuart Taylor and took a lot of the stick. Andy Winter and Brian Easton holding their hands up for the performance despite neither of them starting. Brian Easton has since came out and apologised to the fans for the performance, and I think that was the right thing to do. I wish there was more of that for performances this season and after last night as well, but it's time now. Season's done. Let's look ahead to next season. It's been a very underwhelming season that some of us, like myself, predicted we would do better in. I think I predicted we would finish 5th. So I wasn't far off there. There was Accies fans that predicted us to go down, and listen, with the quality of squad, that's fair enough. I take nothing away from that. I think this is a season where it's done now. We need to put a pin in it and look forward. Look ahead to the summer and see who we bring in. I know a lot of fans that are waiting to see what happens in the summer to see if they'll even bother coming back next year. And as we mentioned in our preview, our podcast just before the game, we take nothing away from those fans. That's absolutely fair enough. We'll be back soon enough for more podcasts and videos looking ahead to next season and, of course, reviewing the season we've just had. So look out for that. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's watched our content over this season. It's been a lot of hard work at times, given the way things have gone. But ultimately, I'm proud of what we've created on Only Accies and what we've done. And hopefully it can only get bigger and better. So thank you very much for watching this video and the rest of our content this season, and we'll see you again soon.